Pasko!
Maligayang Pasko mula sa Philippine Christian Fan-Made Broadcasters. Mega Manila's Christ-centered teaching and music.
Stand by, I'll be right there.
Your friend on air and online from MSRI Manila.
Morning Star Radio.
Ito ang 702 DZJS Jesus Saves. Gagapay mo sa katotohanan. Miyembro ng Philippine Christian Fan-Made Broadcasters at kapisanan ng mga fan-made broadcasters ng Pilipinas. Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao.
Let's cool it! Mga kalabaw! Handa na ba kayo?
Metro Manila's greatest hit is back. Ang lahat ng drama, ang lahat ng tawanan, musika at anong paman. Magkakasama pa rin tayo mga kalamaw. Sa lungkot at ligaya, kami pa rin ang iyong paboritong tambayan. Broadcasting live from TVH Group of Networks. Ang iyong hipilan, ang iyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
It's 7:01 in the morning and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. My name is Cairo and yes, today is Sunday, November 10th, 2024 and a fellow good bright morning to everyone right here on Hello Pilipinas. Okay, so now before we begin with the usual lifestyle happenings and along with the entertainment stuff, we have had a blast doing the sign off coverage exclusive to Cool TV. So yeah, while koolFM has done its own regular programming as we speak. So yeah. But yeah, sign off coverage, but it was not that long compared to last time. But yeah. Anyways, now with that out of the way, let's get into the lifestyle happenings right away. So let's open my browser here. Okay, so let me just go to lifestyleinquiry.lifestyle.net for our latest lifestyle updates. All right, so we have the first one and the second one already. So let's get into the art first right here. That is Filipino artist na TV that captivates viewers at Art Taipei 2024. Courtesy of Inquiry Lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this one. Reflecting on his exhibition of ifs and echoes at Art Taipei 2024, Filipino artist na TV that shows his conceptual points. The Philippines and Taiwan are both completely surrounded by water. This short geographical feature was a core point of reflection as I was working on my paintings for my solo exhibition at Art Taipei 2024. For me, the sea is both a barrier and a bridge, he continues. As Austronesians, anthropologists have traced the origins of most of the Filipino people to the indigenous peoples of Taiwan. To date, the Philippines and Taiwan share similarities in climate, geography, culture, and even geopolitical challenges. The Manila-based and Quezon Province race artist is known for his visual language marked by photorealistic depictions of the sea, tackling the paradoxical nature of the water. Born in 1989, Navidad considers himself a contemporary visual artist whose creative process and visual language are both inextricably linked to his rural experience in Quezon. In his own words, The Vedad considers himself as someone who sends, responds, and communes with nature in deeply visceral and intuitive ways. My relationship with nature is largely defined by my existential need to be near it, to be immersed in it. I find a grounding sense of peace whenever I am surrounded by the natural world. I would like to think that I'm a listener. I listen to the waves, to the breeze, and even to the sound of silence. Over the last 7 years, Navdividar has developed a body of work that embodies his mastery of all painting techniques, as well as his protic and enigmatic visual language that presents objects submerged in water as subjects that straddle the line between figuration and abstraction. For Nav for Natividad, water functions as a veil that conceals, reveals, amplifies, distorts, mystifies, and obscures its subjects, usually found objects that bear observable material degradation. Alla prima or wet on wet is the technique I use in capturing the richness, complexity, and nuances of water as a subject matter. As a visual storyteller, I use the archetypal symbolism of water to connect to the broader human experience, says Natividad. So if we grab my screen share right here, you can see we have the art. You can see we have this art right here. Let me just open the image in new tab because yeah, there you go. So this is what he uses to put in his artwork. Looks really good. It looks really good. From what we're seeing here, it looks good. So that is a la prima or Owed Onward technique. At Art Taipei 2024, held at the Taipei World Trade Center from October 25 to 28, Yosabel Gallery presented Natividad's first international solo exhibition and the only solo exhibition by a Filipino artist, where he captured the contradiction between the sea's boundless serenity and an unimaginable terror, as well as its capacity to both sustain life and bring forth death. The Paint to Mount sits solo exhibition at the Art Taipei 2024 once a year in the making. Our goal has always been to represent the very best of Philippine contemporary art regionally and globally. For a gallery that isn't as established as some of Manana's globally recognized galleries, we accepted the financial and logistical challenges that come with mounting an ambitious solo exhibition abroad. The experience would require us to punch above all our weight class. Our belief in Sid's talent, vision, and creative process is enough for us to have some skin in the game, says Patrice and Mark Tiangco, co-owners and co-founders of Yosabel Gallery. So we have Mark on the left. So okay, one moment here. So we have Mark Patrice on the left. And on the right, you have Patrice Tiangco. Both, so they are the owners and founders of Yosabel Gallery with Sid Navidad's work. And so we have a look at the interview from Inquire Lifestyle, you can say they ask the questions, which I'm not gonna get through here. But yeah, there you have it. So that's you what. But we can have a look some of his pictures there, which we will show you, of course. We have. I'm not sure if we have already seen this one. Let me just double check. Okay, we have a different art here, but I'll show you one of the. I'll show you one of the arcs here. So you again, this is their artwork. You can see here. And if we go to the next picture, I assume is this another a la prima technique here you see here. So yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it. That's paintings. I would say that this is really good. So well said. I mean, well done to him doing his own art. So yeah, good job to him. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so and this one here is about a marathon, running marathon. A marathon is an extraordinary feat. Case in point, only 0.01% of the world's population have ever done one. While this might seem like a daunting task, running 42 kilometers or 42.125 kilometers to be exact is not as unreachable as some might assume. The end of the year is when a lot of local marathons take place. Of course, at this point, the assumption is that you have done your homework. You have covered the weekly mileage, done the long runs, and prepared your body as best as you could. With this in mind, here are a few tips to help you conquer the event from start to finish. So, here are the recommended list from Inquirer. The race begins before the gun goes off. Sleep, drink, taper week is your best bet to finish strong. A lot of people worry about not being able to sleep the night before a race. Understandably, so this bout of insomnia comes from the anticipation, anxiety, and excitement of participating in such a huge undertaking. Whether you're a beginner or a veteran, from their own experience, it doesn't change. The nerves, although more controlled, still bothers them just once they're close to 2 decades worth of experience. These emotions, coupled with the fact that most local marathons take place close to midnight, don't cooperate well with our desire to get some decent quality sleep. And this is their advice. Sleep a lot during the week and don't worry about sleep the night before. Sleep is about getting some rest so your body can recover. When you start tempering, your body feels out of sync and imbalance. This is where crankiness, self-doubt, and even selfishness set in. To help combat this, they suggest doing some meditation and other relaxation techniques as you draw knowledge leading up to the race. Don't try to fill in your extra free time by doing other strenuous things. Rather, use the time to relax, rest, and unwind. Start by going to bed early during your time of week or weeks. Lay down a solid foundation of sleep such that catching seats the night before won't matter anymore. And here's the tip. Even if the race starts at midnight, prioritize getting enough sleep over adjusting your body clock to set the race. This is unnecessary stress and would only make things worse. If you're in a different time zone, arrive early. A good rule of thumb would be to arrive a day earlier for every hour you have to adjust to. On average, this would mean traveling a week in advance. In case you don't have the luxury, don't attempt adjusting to the time zone and just prioritize sleep. Most runners crash during a marathon due to improper nutrition rather than lack of fitness. Our body has a limited amount of carbohydrates. Usually this spends out to around 2 hours of moderate or intense exercise. During training, our runs rarely exceed 3 hours, hence our body doesn't really experience the sensation of having a severely depleted gas tank. To help prepare for this, they usually advise their athletes to fat adapt with the help of data from their lab tests. This can be achieved many ways. Doing long runs at the proper intensity and being deliberate with fueling are a few things that are top of mind. On race day, all the work is already in the bag and we can only rely on proper nutrition to help support our efforts. While this differs from person to person, on average, they would recommend taking a gulp every 30 minutes. This is a lot and not really the most ideal situation. However, it's a good balance in terms of being conservative. As you take any amount of fuel, take note of the importance of proper hydration. Now, this is the important one. Bring a water bottle and take small sips throughout the race. Don't just rely on the aid stations. Taking in water together with your gals is important. They wish to emphasize that water should be taken in and not any other sports drink, this as this can lead to bloating if mixed with gels. They recommend aiming for at least 600 milliliter per hour and consider taking in up to a liter per hour if you sweat a lot or are on the bigger side. So again, bring a water bottle and take small sips throughout the race. Don't just rely on the 8 stations as sometimes they can be far apart, depleted, or non-existent. And finally, is a pacing. To finish a marathon comfortably, it's all about proper pacing. Sometimes we, including ourselves, become irrational during the start of the race. All the pent-up energy, the freshness we feel due to our well-executed pepper, and the hyper-up atmosphere during the start all lead us to push harder than we should. We feel like unchained animals set free during the first kilometer, but sadly end up deflated and disappointed by the 10 kilometer. The marathon is a game of patience. All the long runs, busy weeks, and early mornings should develop resilience and discipline that we could tap into during racing. Ideally, a knowledgeable and experienced coach should guide you with respect to the race strategy. In the absence of one, their advice is to think of the race as a 32-kilometer warm-up followed by a 10-kilometer race. Pace yourself such that you have plenty left in the tank by 32 kilometers, as this is where the fight happens. Remember that the final 10 kilometers was as tough as 10 kilometers time trial race at maximum efforts. And here's the tip. Start easy with an effort level of around 510 and build up with it up to 6 or 710 depending on your experience. The last 10 kilometers usually feels like a 9 or 10 out of 10, so mentally prepare for that as well. At the end of the day, running a marathon is something we do for fun. Just remember that the toughest battle has already been won by the doing necessary training and setting foot on start line. Anything from then onwards is just about executing what you have practiced, delving in that mental toughness, and ironically enjoying the journey. So there you go. So that's our these are the 3 coach tips on how to nail your marathon, courtesy of Inquiry Lifestyle. It's now 7:16 a.m. We will get back into more lifestyle and entertainment happenings right here on Hello Pilipinas. With that, we will be right back.
This program was brought to you by Your Ace Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Katips Hot Dog, amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Fujidenso Home and Commercial Appliances, where you get reliable, durable, and energy-saving products. Upgrade your usual appliances of Fujidenso HV inverter appliances. Fujidenso, quality above all. McDonald's, featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals, starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary. Yakult Probiotic Drink. Yakult, panalo ka tiyan. Unique toothpaste, Maxalaga with maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. And TVH, the home of entertainment. Tutok na sa TVH. Available in high definition via Delsat TV. Bisitahin ang youtube.com/@TVH Network PH para sa inyong paboritong mga highlights at live shows. You're listening to koolFM.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
With Sprite, kayang-kaya mo yan. Cool ka lang, cool ka lang. Steady ka lang muna mag-Sprite ka lang dyan. Vice ganda!
And my for Max Saver Sulit Busog Meals.
Huwag nang gumastos ng sobra-sobra pa.
99 pesos na lang, sulit busog ka na.
Ang mabusugera.
Extra rice sa ireramba. Extra busog sa crispy chicken fillet meal at crispy chicken fillet ala king meal na may extra rice na. 99 pesos lang in all stores.
Max Saver Sulit Busog Meals, 99 pesos na lang. Ang mabusugera.
Api ka ba sa batas? Huwag kang mag-alala, may lapid law na magtatanggol sa iyo mula kay Senador Lito Lapid. Ito ang Republic Act 9999 o ang Free Legal Assistance Law para sa mga walang abogado. Kahit na sinong lawyer ay pwede mong kunin ng libre dahil pwede nilang ikalta sa tax nila ang charge nila sa kaso mo. Kasi nga, isa lang sa inyo ang dapat bigyan ng Public Attorney's Office o PAO ng abogado na kalaban mo sa kaso. Sa Free Legal Assistance Law o ang Lapid Law, may abogado ka na agad. Lingkod Lapid para sa masang Pilipino. Senator Lito Lapid. Senator Lito Lapid.
Ohio! Don't you love it when good mornings start like this? Then like this. And then, wait for it.
A morning cup of soup?
Yes, soup. Try new Ajinomoto Soup and Go and make it your new morning habit.
Comes in creamy corn, creamy potato, or creamy pumpkin.
Great with bread too. Ohio, Soup and Go. Ajinomoto. May bagong energy na. All new Best Ever Enervon, Enervon Z Plus. Powered with zinc, vitamin C, vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 12, at vitamin E. All new Best Ever Enervon. Hey! Enervon Z Plus.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus zinc is the generic name of Enervon Z Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Si Vic Soto po ito. Alam nyo ba, kahit saan ako magpunta sa mundo, ang tanging tinatanggap na premium quality elastomeric paint ay yung gawa sa 100% acrylic. Hindi namumulbos, di basta kumukupas ang kulay, pangmatagalan. Para sa akin, yan ang gold standard. Kaya sa pagbili ng elastomeric paint, siguraduhin yung may tatak na 100% acrylic. Hanapin ang Davis Sun and Rain 100% acrylic elastomeric paint. Basta pintura, hanapin ang tatak Davis.
Hirap magpahinga? May mga gamot para dyan. Pero, relax. Mag-efficacent oil. Sa unang amoy at hagod, ramdam ang ginhawa na trusted by all. Unahin ang trusted ginhawa. Unahin ang efficacent.
Methyl salicylate plus menthol plus camphor is a generic name of efficacent oil. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Tek, pabili po ng dalawang Nor Chicken Cubes.
O, eto.
Ha? Isa lang po to ah.
Doble yan. Ang Nor Cubes ay may doble-doble. Nor Cubes doble. 2 for 10 lang yan. Sulit na sulit. Mapapaulit. Nor Cubes doble pack. Ang sarap-sarap ng doble-doble with Nor Cubes doble pack. 2 cubes for 10 pesos SRP lang.
Also available in pork.
Promo lasts from January 2, 2024 to January 1, 2025 per TVH FDA CRR permit number 1589 series of 2023.
Barbie, pinapahid mo na naman yung Silka Lotion. Anong meron dyan?
Girl, may papaya enzymes and NutriBlend complex to.
Taray, may papaya. Tinola ka, girl.
Ay, sis! Ang Silka may Vita-Absorb technology at SPF 6 din.
SPF, Super Papaya Fruit.
Sun protection factor kasi, friend. Kahit under the sun, skin ay lit with regular use.
Wow, slay it.
Slay it with a skin na giving. Stay lit with Silka with regular use for only 750 pesos SRP.
Saktong tapang sarap na ang Nescafe Classic dahil pinagsama ang tapang ng dark roast beans at sarap ng light roast beans sa bawat higop. Sarap nga, tikman ang Nescafe Classic.
Passes the ball, and wow! That's a slam dunk!
Ma, paglaki ko, gusto kong maging basketball player.
Game! Oh, star rice at gulay kapanak. May star margarine yan.
Ubus ko na. Meron pa po ba, Ma?
Parang basketball player ka na kumain na.
Slam dunk sa sarap eh.
Dagdag sustansya rap with Star Margarine. Tulad ng vitamins A, B, E, and iodine. Star Margarine. Mas abot ang pangarap. Sabayan ng tamang diet and exercise.
Ang Chicken Joy yes na!
Ang pinakamasarap, bigger na.
Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes. Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes.
Starts at 82 pesos pa rin. Price varies. Bigger claim is versus previous size. Best tasting claim is based on quantitative brand and product imagery study conducted by SCMI last November 2023.
Pag in the mood for beach, time for Dunkin' Iced Spanish Latte.
Pag sweater weather, time for Dunkin' Brewed Coffee.
Pag nagkayaya ang magbike, time for Dunkin' Iced Americano.
Anytime is Dunkin' Coffee time. My hot and iced coffee for any moment, any vibe, anytime. Eh, ikaw? Time for Dunkin' Coffee, hot or iced?
Dunkin'.
Yo, it's the saint himself, Dwight Ramos.
Hey yo, Jeremiah, what are you having?
Alam mo na, yung primera klase.
Primera Light Brandy.
Primera Classic Night.
From Spain, award-winning premium blend.
Smooth. Now this is our Primera Classic Brandy. Primera Light Brandy. Dahil Primera Classica.
Drink responsibly.
Life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Minsan sa na feeling. Call someone sweet and refreshing. Life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Let's bang araw at ang feeling ay sad. We don't like that. Friends you can refresh, so enjoy lahat. Real life.
Maria's here. Make life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Available in apple, lemon, and lychee. Drink responsibly.
Get PLDT Home Unreal for a chance to win 1 million pesos. See website for details. Promo runs from August 1 to October 31, 2024. Per DTI FTEB number 199284, series of 2024. Get PLDT Home Unreal for a chance to win 1 million pesos. See website for details. Promo runs from August 1 to October 31, 2024. Per DTI FTEB number 199284, series of 2024.
You're listening to koolFM.
Number one, Mega Manila.
Nationwide ba?
Welcome back to Hello Pilipinas. All right, so let's continue with what we have here in Inquire Lifestyle. All right, fans, ladies and gentlemen, fans of Eraserheads and Gunandia, from an Eraserhead reunion during the UAAP Season 87 opening ceremony to an ongoing holding a Bimbo World Tour, the year has been quite busy for Ellie Buendia. And though some may say he's operating way past his time, OPM's voice for the 90s is still kicking it with the release of his latest solo album, Method Adapter. The album includes 10 new original soundtracks, including his 2024 singles, Bulaklak sa Buwan and Takbing Pariso. Noteworthy listens beyond the aforementioned songs include Faithful Song, Deadbeat Creeper, and It's Spirited Cursing. I think all the songs have something to do with rebelling, be it from the disappointments and hardships of life, or from the control that people want to have on your mind. I would say these are the most different songs I have written so far, says Buendia in the release. However, to only highlight these songs is a disservice to Buendia's first solo album in over 2 decades. In fact, have a listen for yourself. From shades of Eraserheads mixed with modern production to Buendia's ageless voice, it wouldn't matter if you were a hardcore 90s opium enthusiast or new fan, there's something in the album for every type of listener. Though, between you and me, that's their opinion, Bulaklak sa Buwan is the definite favorite. Method Adapter is finally here. It's been a labor of love putting this record together, and I would like to thank everyone for all the love and support from the bottom of my dumping heart. And to the fans, sige lang. Streaming until the well runs dry, writes Buendia in an Instagram post. Before continuing the ongoing Huling Bimbo World Tour with a performance at the arena in Singapore on November 23, Buendia is gearing up for his Method Adapter promotions. Starting this off is his album launch party tonight, which is already past 2 days. So yeah, it's not too late. So yeah, there you have it. So that's the Ali Buendia's news regarding the latest second album, solo album. All right, now I don't think we have any more to cover from Encore Live, so we can now move on to showbiz now, and that is we will go to the regular part now. Okay, so here we go. This is Actually, guys, if you remember what happened with Gcash yesterday, you may recall that Gcash may be hacked and your wallet is in trouble. So if you left your 10,000 pesos in your Gcash wallet, there's a 50 chance that your wallet is empty. And I am pretty sure I have seen reports already that Bulk One has called out Gcash for not taking the action seriously. And in fact, users are also seeing the same problems too. So we will get into this story now. Actress Bulk One expressed her frustration over losing a significant amount of money that she stored in a popular online money application, Gcash. Bulk One tweeted Instagram to reveal that she was one of the people whose funds had been stolen from her account in the digital payment app, lamenting about the SIM card policy recently mandated in the Philippines. This is what she said. Nakahanap buhay po ako ng maranggal. Nagbibigay po ako ng harap buhay sa mga single mom. Tapos isang umaga pagkakising mo simot ang lamang ng Gcash account, ipak number na hindi nakarehistro, halos na nasa 30 numero na hindi nakarehistro. Anong nangyari sa register SIM policy na yon? She captioned her post alongside screenshots of the money amounts that were stolen from her account. So let me show you what is wrong with her Gcash funds being gone. So if we take a look at the Instagram post from it's Bulk 127, you can see this is from yesterday, huh? You can see that their money was stolen. Her money was stolen by these unknown numbers. You can tell here. What went wrong, right? So this is the screenshot. If we head over to the next one, you can see this a lot of money, and it is very, very scary. Yeah, all money was claimed. All money was claimed until her funds are gone. How did this happen? She has no idea either. And this is what she called out. So yeah, her 14K gone. Yeah, you heard me right. Her 14K gone. Again, gone. The TikTok clock host then called out a digital payment company and urged them to do something about the issue. This is what she said. Nananatiyak pinanggon ko mag-isa ang negosyong pinabayan ng taon. Inahasan ko pinakatiwalang ko pati man naman dito na isahan pa rin ako. Nakakaiyak talaga sana naman. She mentioned at Gcash official, tulungan inyo mga gagaya kung naghahanap buhay ng patas at nagbibigay ng hanap buhay din, she said. Hours after her post, Bulk One reposted the official statement from the mobile payment service that assured people that their accounts are safe, and the incident was due to quote-unquote errors in an ongoing reconciliation process. So this is their statement. So this is their statement from Gcash. Of course, they did say that they did say in the title, Gcash addresses system reconciliation, reassures customers' accounts are safe. A few Gcash users were affected due to errors in an ongoing system reconciliation process. This incident was isolated to a few users, and we assured our customers that their accounts are safe. We have identified and reached out to affected accounts, while adjustments are ongoing. That's from Yolda Pagkulang, Vice President and Head of Corporate Communications for Gcash, and Romin Diaz, Head and Corporate Communications Strategy. So yeah, earlier today, or yesterday actually, the money application traded on social media after many users reported that their money was missing or stolen from their accounts. As of writing, the incidents, including Pokemon, have yet to say if their money has been successfully returned. So, what will there? I don't know if this is going to be a good ending if they do get their funds back, but I really, really hope that their funds are safe. Just that's all I care about. So yeah, this is all I care about, guys. The funds should be stored safe elsewhere. In case this happens like this, I really suggest you should start putting your funds elsewhere, like your bank or traditional bank account, because sometimes you'll never know what can go wrong. So that's calling out Gcash about their money being stolen. All right, on to other showbiz news now. It appears that Chris Aquino's comeback show will premiere soon, with her close friend and TV writer Darla Solar expressing the excitement for the former to be back in action. Solar recently visited Chris and her youngest son, Bimpy, and the three of them bonded over a meal, as seen on the writer's Instagram page on Friday, November 8th. In the photo, Darla can be seen leaning close to Bimpy, who is beside Chris. Extra special dinner because Christy is eating with us, yay hey. Solar said in the caption, I am excited to see her back in action.
Hello.
Good morning, Geometric. Welcome to Hello Pilipinas.
Good morning. Live from 7-Eleven, Fifth Mart Branch, General Santos City. We are live right now. Hello, Pilipinas. Welcome. What happened today? I just participated in the 2024 National Milo Marathon. 5 kilometers.
Nice.
I survived by walking. Good technique. Just walk. I did not run because running is for the ones who are strong. I am not strong, so I walk.
Right.
So we have breaking news. This is the breaking news today. Milo Marathon today, 5 kilometers run.
That's all right. So there you have it. Where is that taking place at General Santos, right?
Yeah, that's on today only. Boo, too bad, so sad.
Oh, all right.
Anyways, I'm taking a rest. Have a nice day, Asphere. Do your job. Do some cool news. Good job.
All right. Thank you very much, Geometric, and good luck on your marathon. And yeah, have fun. All right, let's continue.
Already finished the marathon. Okay, I already finished it. I got the certificate. I have it right there. See?
Certificate. Oh, dang. That's awesome. That's great. All right, thank you very much. Let's continue. While Solar did not give further details on the matter, Chris early disclosed that she would launch a new show. The queen of all media said, I want to thank my former ABS-CBN bosses for allowing Jasmine and Darla to work with me on a show that will launch before 2024 ends. Secret and, she added, Secret Muna your concept, but you will get to see the reality of Chris, Bim, and my through the years best friends, and definitely my team of doctors who are now among my most trusted friends, she added. So that's the local showbiz now. All right, it's now 7:38 a.m. and we will get ready for the national headlines on koolNews Early Edition, part of Hello Pilipinas. With that, Hello Pilipinas, we'll be right back.
This program was brought to you by Your Ace Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Yakult Probiotic Drink. Yakult, panalo ka tiyan. Unique toothpaste. Maxalaga with maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. McDonald's, featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals. Starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary. Katips Hot Dog. Amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Pride Powder Detergent. All you need is Pride. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. And TVH, the home of entertainment. Tutok na sa TVH. Available in high definition via Delsat TV. Bisitahin ang youtube.com/@TVH Network PH para sa inyong paboritong mga highlights at live shows. You're listening to koolFM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
Mga kumares, Dimples Romana po, i-mega mackerel na! Malinam na, mega mackerel, malaman pa, mega mackerel, maraming ways para iulam araw-araw, i-mega mackerel na! Gusto ko sinigang, mega mackerel, sarsyado o adobo, mega mackerel, maraming ways para iulam araw-araw, i-mega mackerel na, i-mega mackerel na! Masarap ang hanap, Royal! Ito ang gusto ko, gusto namin to, ito ang gusto ko, masarap, ito ang gusto ko, Royal! Ito ang gusto ko, orange, ito ang gusto ko, Royal! Ito ang gusto ko. Come on and celebrate, celebrate Christmas, Christmas, celebrate, celebrate Christmas, celebrate Christmas. It's the happiest month to be, perfect for all, for you and for me. Joy from season one and all. Celebrate Christmas at SM Malls. Celebrate Christmas at SM Malls.
Te, pabili po ng 2 Nor Chicken Cubes.
O, eto.
Ha? Isa lang po to ah.
Doble yan.
Ang Nor Cubes ay may doble-doble. Nor Cubes doble. 2 for 10 lang yan. Sulit na sulit. Mapapaulit. Nor Cubes doble pack.
Ang sarap-sarap ng doble-doble with Nor Cubes Doble Pack. 2 cubes for 10 pesos SRP lang.
Also available in pork.
Promo lasts from January 2, 2024 to January 1, 2025 per DOH FDA CRR permit number 1589 series of 2023.
Basta para sa anak ko, ito todo buhos ang nutrisyon.
Dahil ngayon, ang Birch Tree Fortified may tripleng tulong sa kalusugan niya. Helps with immunity, bone health, at brain function with a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle for those aged 3 and above.
Yan ang Lakas Depensa Plus Support Nutrients.
Araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
With Birch Tree Fortified.
Support nutrients refer to vitamins A and C for immunity, calcium and phosphorus for bone health, and zinc for brain function.
Robust Dietary Supplement for Men. Sabi nila, ang tunay na lalaki, matibay, magaling, at matigas. Samahan mo pa ng Robust. Gawa ito sa Epimedium Extra, L-Arginine, Songaria Cynomorium at GABA with proper diet and exercise. Para makasiguro, bumili sa mga Mercury Drugstores nationwide. Robust, 75 pesos SRP per tablet lamang. Robust para sa mga kalalakihan. Hatid sa inyo ng ATC Healthcare International Corporation. Mahalagang paalala, ang Robust ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Bye, buhag-haggard hair. Hello, Cream Silk Vitamin Boost. Pinalaki with 30% more versus 10 ml Unilever sachet for all day no buhag-hag. It's a non-conditioning shampoo and with regular use for up to 24 hours. Mag Cream Silk Vitamin Boost every day.
Mama, daming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mama, daming time. Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na!
Sa Champion Quick Wash Technology, less time sa lavada, more time sa pamilya.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon. Kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solastomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times na tumatagal. Versus competing brand. Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
Would you like to be the best version of yourself? Then start now. We always got your back when it comes to keeping your skin healthier and glowing. Take care of your skin even more with Glutaflex Soap with Moisture Magnet.
An ultra-mild 2-in-1 face and body soap bar. Mini-moisturize ang dry skin. Nililinis ang skin without irritation. Inaalis ang dark spots. At pinapaputi ang skin. Iba ang ganda kapag maganda ang skin. Start your year right with Beautiflex Soap with Moisture Magnet. Lovable and free.
Happy puting Pasko from Sir!
Sir puti-putita, 2 minutes lang, instant puti na. Sir instant bango, Sir instant puti.
Based on internal technical tests and cotton after one wash. Results may vary.
Sir puti-putita, buong pamilya ko.
Sir! Hindi birong maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay. Lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot. Dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat, dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis, o sinusitis, Simdex D ang ipinapainom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury Drug Stores and other drug stores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride chlorpheniramine malate paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Also available Simdex D syrup for kids and Simdex D Forte for adults.
Pasko na naman! Ang saya at ang sarap ng Pasko ay tulad lang naman ng pagbabago ng kutis ko. Alagang-alaga ako ng gandang natural herbal soap. Kaya naman, ang laki ng pagbabago. Mga kati-kati at tigyawat ay wash out. Kaya ngayong Pasko, sadyang masaya ako. Maggandang natural papaya with tawas and turmeric soaps, kinu-whitening ka na rin, my dear. Available na sa mga botika, drugstores, groceries, Shopee at Lazada.
Fujidenzo believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fujidenzo? Just like families and companies trusting Fujidenzo, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fujidenzo HD inverter appliances. Fujidenzo, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fujidenzo, quality above all.
Protection
Yakult!
with proper diet and exercise
Yakult!
helps gut health.
Yakult!
May 8 billion live LCS
Yakult!
that may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult!
Helps improve digestion.
Yakult!
Helps balance out bacteria.
Yakult!
And helps boost immunity.
Yakult!
Kaya panalo ka tiyan.
May tanong si Seaman Rodel. Pare, may insurance plan bang nagbibigay protection sa akin at nag-iipon para sa pag-aaral ng anak ko?
Oo naman!
Sa Sun Life Grepa, gets ka namin, sagot ka namin. Client can avail of Sun Life Grepa policies while in the Philippines.
Where does your power really come from?
Power to learn.
Power to cure. Power to create.
Power to connect with loved ones. Hello? Mom?
At Aboitiz Power, we aim to provide reliable and sustainable energy. Powering you and life. Aboitiz Power. We power you.
Ay, bakit kaya may sakit na naman siya?
Mga kababayan, ang pagbabakuna ay subok, epektibo at ligtas na proteksyon na ating katawan laban sa mga sakit. Simula sa ika-7 ng Oktubre, sa pagtutulungan ng Department of Health at ng Department of Education, maaari nang makapagbakuna ng libre sa mga pampublikong paaralan. Sa isang bagong Pilipinas, bawat buhay mahalaga.
You're listening to koolFM.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa! Live from Kool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
Good morning, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. It is now 7:48 a.m. and you are listening to koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. President Marcos should reconsider his decision upholding his predecessor's order to withdraw the Philippines from the International Criminal Court amid cries for justice by the victims of former President Rodrigo Duterte's ruthless war on drugs, Senate Minority Leader Aquino Pimentel Duterte said on Saturday. Marcos and Pimentel were among the 70 senators who voted on August 24, 2011 to ratify the Rome Statute, the treaty which the Philippines helped to draft in 1998 to establish the ICC. Backpedaling on his previous support for the country's withdrawal from the statute, Pimentel said rejoining the three-bundle base in HQ would be an insurance policy for Filipinos should a dictator take the helm of Palampanar. As the Senate President, Pimentel backed Duterte's move to bolt from the treaty in March 2018 and argued that the Chamber's concurrence was not needed in affirming the President's decision. The withdrawal became official a year later. The ICC, however, retains jurisdiction over alleged crimes in the Philippines while it was a state party to the treaty from November 1, 2011 up to and including March 16, 2019. Pimentel said that hearing from the testimonies of the relatives of some of the drug war victims during the recent congressional inquiries led him to have a change of heart. Pimentel, a lawyer, has been tapped to lead the Senate investigation of the Duterte's state no prisoner strategy against illegal drugs and criminality, which resulted in the deaths of thousands of mostly poor suspected offenders. Let's rejoin the ICC because I saw that many are still calling for justice, Pimentel told the Usapang Senado program over Radio DWIC. Even if the executive branch is saying that they are investigating these cases, those who lost their loved ones are not happy just because there's an investigation. They want to know what really happened to their relatives, he said. Returning to the Rome Statutes, judgmental would give the Philippines a second justice system, the senator added. I call it an insurance policy, Pimentel said. It's an insurance policy just in case we will have a leader who is ruthless, without conscience, and a killer. The opposition senator made the same call when he spoke before members of the diplomatic community during an event hosted by the Department of Foreign Affairs on Friday night. In his speech, Pimentel said the separate hearings being conducted by the Senate and the House Spot Committee were an eye-opener for the government and the public. We have seen that in the worst-case scenario where our systems fail, such as when our democratic system elects our killer as a leader while without conscience or compassion, and our justice system is slow to respond. He said in those events, it's best to have an insurance policy. But Pimentel conceded that leaving the ICC was easier than reviving the country's membership in the International Trade Bundle. While the withdrawal from the Rome Statute was just an executive decision, he said the concurrence of at least two-thirds of the Senate was needed to ratify an international treaty as mandated by the 1987 Constitution. According to Pimentel, the president would have to move first and then ask for the Senate's ratification to rejoin the ICC. Joining a treaty would be more difficult. A positive presidential action is needed, he said. Reminded of his previous stance, Pimentel said it would have been better for us not to leave the ICC. Duterte ordered the country's withdrawal from the Rome Statute after then ICC prosecutor Fatu Soda announced that she would start a plenary examination of the complaints against him. 3 years later, the Supreme Court anonymously declared that Duterte could not arbitrarily terminate international agreements without the concurrence of the Senate. The court ruled on the petition separately filed by opposition senators, led by the Senate Senator Francis Pagilian and two other groups. Senator Rizal Hontiveros said on Saturday that the presidential order to terminate Philippine offshore gaming operators contained loopholes that may allow to continue operation inside casinos and free ports. Executive Order Number 74, signed by President Marcos on November 5, did not explicitly declare that the ban on POGOs covered all establishments that were not under the supervision of the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, or PAGCOR, Hontiveros said. The state gambling regulator had said that the prohibition, which the president announced during his State of the Nation address on July 22, would include all POGOs, which POGO had since renamed as Internet Gaming Licenses, or IGLs. While I laud the aims of the executive order and thankful for the reintegration program for the displaced workers, there are things in the EO that are not clear, Hontiveros said in a statement. For one, she noted that Section 1B of the order stated that POGOs, which flourished during the Duterte administration, excludes only games of chance conducted in PAGCOR-operated casinos, licensed casinos, or integrated resorts with junket agreements. It appears that PAGCOR-operated and licensed casinos are exempted on operating offshore online games of chance, Hontiveros said. Does this mean that POGOs may be allowed to operate in casinos like City of Dreams or Fontana, Lecture Park, or in resorts that operate casinos inside their property? She asked. Hontiveros, who has led to separate Senate inquiries into POGO-related crimes, also pointed out that the executive order was silent about the power of special economic zones, like the Cagayan Special Economic Zone at Freeport, to grant permits to offshore gambling companies. Cagayan Economic Zone Authority Administrator Katrina Ponce Enrel, the daughter of Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Juan Ponce Enrel, had denied reports that CESA allowed POGOs to operate at the Freeport in Santa Ana, Cagayan. The other offshore gaming licensees are those authorized under their respective charters and subject to the supervision and or jurisdiction of POGO, Oliver said. Bazesa and APECO are both outside the supervision and jurisdiction of POGO, she added. APOGO is the Aurora Pacific Economic Zone and Freeport Authority in Casiguran, Aurora. Malagalan on Saturday said that in the memorandum from Executive Secretary Lucas Persamin on the same day the EO was signed, ZESA was directed to strictly and immediately comply with the President's order. Persamin told NREL that you are hereby instructed to adhere to the directive issued by the President during his State of the Nation address on 22 July 2024 regarding the immediate ban of Philippine offshore gaming operators or internet gaming licensees in the Philippines subject to applicable laws, rules, and regulations. For strict and immediate compliance, he said, originally envisioned to cater to bettors abroad, particularly Chinese, POGOs became entangled in various criminal activities such as kidnappings, killings, human trafficking, torture, and hyper fraud. These were exposed during Senate hearings on POGOs spearheaded by Hontiveros. In issuing the executive order on Friday, Marcos said it was the state's paramount duty to safeguard national security, maintain public order, uphold the rule of law, protect the safety of its citizens, and ensure the integrity of the social fabric of the nation. On July 31, a week after the President's SONA, Enrel and her father appeared at the House hearing on crimes linked to POGOs where they said that the prohibition of POGOs should not destroy CESA's operations, including its offshore gaming licensing. Enrel said CESA had offshore gaming licenses on interactive gaming or iGaming operators. She said that the foreign iGaming operators all operate legally and are barred from soliciting or accepting bets from the Philippines or from countries where gambling is illegal. CESA has the authority to conduct offshore iGaming operations since its charter allows it to register enterprises organized or based here and abroad, it was said. The CESA charter was principally altered by her father, a former senator. The Cagayan Freeport Zone is the first and only regulated interactive gaming jurisdiction in Asia where foreign iGaming operators are licensed to conduct interactive gaming activities like sports betting, tele betting, e-casino, and random number games. Enre told the lawmakers that CESA's iGaming activities do not in any way negatively affect, influence, nor contribute to the proliferation of gambling activities and that the President's POGO ban should not be to CESA's detriment. She did not explain why shutting down those deemed to be POGO companies would lead to the detriment of CESA when in its own report in June this year, there were only 12 interactive gaming support service and business process outsourcing operators out of 96 registered enterprises. The report, however, did not indicate how much investments have been poured in by the 12 iGamers and BPOs. The tourism sector was the largest business category with 16 registered enterprises. Other leading sectors included trading and services with 50 registrants, financial technology and offshore virtual currency exchanges with 30 registrants, and real estate with 11 registrants. In the 2017 report, the Commission on Audit said that of the 92 locators or investors, CESA had pumped in 8.753 billion pesos into the economic zone. It said 35 were in iGaming, 14 in trading and other related services, 12 in tourism and resources, 7 in real estate, 5 in electronics facilities development and operation, 3 BPOs, and 3 more identified as gaming operators, 3 in mineral processing and exportation, plus 10 in other businesses such as port operations and logistics. Hontiveros said the ambiguities in the President's order highlighted the need to enact a clear law to move forward with a meaningful, clear, unequivocal, and comprehensive ban. She took the same position as Senator Joel Villanueva on two Senate bills, Senate Bill number 2752 or the Anti-POGO Act, and Senate Bill number 1281 or the Anti-Online Gambling Act, in pushing for the immediate passage of the measures that would outlaw all kinds of internet-based gambling in the country. I'll make sure during the periods of interpellation and amendments that these gaps and loopholes in EO 74 are addressed, she said. Villanueva said the President took a decisive action in issuing the EO and ensured the administration's sincerity in permanently shutting down POGOs while ensuring the welfare of displaced Filipino workers. As we have consistently stated, the social costs of POGOs far outweigh any benefit, which is why it's time to remove them from the country once and for all, he told the Inquirer. Legislative action will solidify the executive's policy and ensure its lasting impact, said the senator, who is also a Christian pastor. EO74 said the increased crime rate, social instability, and exploitation of people significantly outweighed the economic and social benefits of POGOs. The Anti-Money Laundering Council said POGOs were susceptible to money laundering, fraud, and other illicit financial activities and pose threats to the integrity of the national financial system. The high reputational risk associated with POGOs or IGL operations deter foreign investments and tourism, undermining the efforts of the national government in promoting the country as a safe and sustainable investment and tourism destination, EO74 said. The families of labor organizers and activists who were killed in several simultaneous police operations in 2021 on Friday filed a complaint at the UN Human Rights Committee against former President Rodrigo Duterte and two former officials of the Philippine National Police. Lysel Asuncion, wife of trade union leader Manny Asuncion, and Rosenda Damita, mother of activist Ana Marie Evangelista, filed separate complaints at the UN body after the domestic legal remedy supposedly failed. The woman's complaints accused Duterte, former PNP chief Guillermo Lazar, and police colonel Lito Batay of violating the UN International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which the Philippines signed in 1966. We promise that we will not stop until Duterte and his devil boys are held accountable for the crimes against the people, Asuncion told reporters. Batay was supposedly a part of the Devil Boys, a group of police officers whom Duterte summoned to Metro Manila at the height of his deadly war on drugs, for which he already faces charges of crimes against humanity before the International Criminal Court. Also named in the complainant 70 more police officers who were mostly assigned into Southern Luzon Police Command. Asuncion's husband Manny was among 9 individuals who were killed in the police operation that involved simultaneous raids in the Calabarzon region on March 7, 2021, that has come to be known as the 2021 Bloody Sunday raids. The fatalities in the Bloody Sunday raids included 6 who were killed in Rizal, 2 in Batangas, and 1 in Cavite. Assisted by the National Union of Public Lawyers, Asuncion said she tried to seek recourse in the courts and charge 20 police officers over the killings. However, the Department of Justice prosecutors are still reviewing their initial dismissal of the charges, purportedly for lack of evidence. We have been doing everything that we can to achieve justice, Asuncion said. However, UNPL President Abrim Cortes said the case has a good chance at the UNHRC because they had sufficient eyewitness affidavits to establish that the victims were killed after they were overpowered by the police. If we remember, what they said was that Bloody Sunday was a drive against criminality, Cortes said. This is what we want to highlight, that in one day more than 52 such warrants were issued by a court. Cortes said the warrants issued Manny Asuncion as well as Lumeta's daughter Ana Marie Evangelista and her husband Ariel Evangelista. The lawyer pointed out that what was supposed to be a campaign to go after sanity claims became a witch hunt against activists. For Karapatan Secretary General Cristina Palabay, this new complaint against Duterte at the UNHRC would complement the ICC investigation in terms of looking at the situation in the Philippines. We have no other choice but to continue to fight for justice, Palabay said. Since President Marcos still does not want to cooperate with the ICC until now, it is in our hands to continue to call for justice. Filing human rights violations before the UN body was not the first time, Palabay noted, as complaints were also filed during the time of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. As of the legal remedies to compound the government to adhere to UNHRC, Cortes said the NUPL is studying whether a case could be filed in a regional trial court to get a ruling that orders government officials to enforce the findings. The UN body is expected to come up with a resolution on the complaints within the next 6 months, he said. Meanwhile, other families of political dissenters and activists killed under the Duterte administration cry out collectively to the House Court Committee. Expect its inquiry to include not only drug-related deaths but also killings in the guise of the government's and the insurgency war. Around a dozen family members of rights advocates who died in the hands of police during Duterte's tenure wrote on yellow pad papers to express their grief and rage over the injustice they continue to suffer. More than 24,000 public schools across the country are operating without qualified principals due to low passing rates in the exams needed for the position and a higher policy of the Department of Education that is now considered outdated. This is one of the latest findings of the Second Congressional Commission on Education at COM2 in its ongoing evaluation of the sector. Latest step data show that of the 45,918 public schools nationwide, only 20,718 or 45% have principals who have passed the qualifying exam for the position. There are also at least 5,904 exam takers who have yet to be promoted even after passing the national qualifying examinations for social heads in 2021 and 2023. Also called the principals test, NQESH is a compulsory exam for aspiring principals and assistant principals. But the historically low passing rates in the NQESH also explain the big picture. Only 36% and 26% of the examinees made the cut in the 2021 and 2023 tests, respectively. The EDCOM report also noted the dismal passing rates in 2018 with 0.68%, 2017 with 25%, and 2016 with 2%. There were no NQESH given in 2019, 2020, and 2022. The latest EDCOM findings also brought to light the effects of the 1997 policy that limits the hiring of principals based on the number of teaching personnel per school. EDCOM members expressed alarm over the figures during a hearing held on Friday with education officials and stakeholders. We are severely short of principals. Are you not panicking? But 60 representative and EDCOM co-chair Roman Mulo told the DepEd officials as quoted in an EDCOM statement released on Friday night. Education Undersecretary Wilfredo Cabral said the agency was in the process of revising the parameters set in 1997, wherein principals may be appointed only in public schools with at least 9 teachers for elementary school and 6 teachers for high school. Those with fewer teaching personnel are administered only by teachers in charge who, Cabral said, often lack standardized training and support. These school staffing standards remain in effect to this day, he added. DepEd is currently drawing up a new policy that will target a ratio of 1 principal per school, but this ideal will require ample funding, Cabral said. We are currently finalizing the new standards with the help of EDCOM since it will have budget implications, he added. Another DepEd policy that needs to be reviewed is the Department Order Number 7 that was issued in 1999, according to Senator Sharon Kachilian, the EDCOM chair. Under the DO, school heads are reassigned to another school every 3 to 5 years. Any change to be implemented in policies concerning principals should consider its effects on the students' learning environment, said EDCOM Executive Director Carol Lee. Our own consultations show that school heads have a profound impact on teacher behavior, teamwork, job satisfaction, and student learning, Yi said. In many schools we visited, it was clear that one of the main factors to improve the quality of education is having a good school principal. And about 3,000 persons deprived of liberty across Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, 11 Davao region facilities can now access SSS or Social Security System Service through a newly established e-center. SSS Vice President for Mindanao Sort 1 Division, Mary Ellen Escoque, announced that a localized e-center was launched on October 25 thanks to a partnership between the SSS and BJMP 11. This initiative will enable PDLs in the Davao region to use a range of online SSS service. Under a recently signed memorandum of agreement, SSS online service will be available to PDLs housed in BJMP facilities, including both male and female dormitories and the annex. The e-center allows PDLs to access essential SSS service, such as applying for an SSS number, creating and managing their my.SSS accounts, resetting passwords, and submitting benefit applications, SOQ said. She noted the SSS mission to provide inclusive service even to Filipinos who may feel isolated or neglected. This partnership with BJMP 11 demonstrates our joint commitment to supporting all community members, especially here in Davao City, she added. And finally, the Calabarzon region gained 1,990,992 new voters from February to September 30 this year, bringing the total voter count to 9,761,117. The significant increase reinforced Region 4 its position as the country's top vote region, according to Commission on Elections Comelec Assistant Regional Director Margaret Jose Cortez. Cortez shared poll updates on Friday during the Kapihansa Bangkong Pilipinas Forum in Binansti, Laguna. She said Region 3, Central Luzon follows Calabarzon with 7,733,000 registered voters, while on the third spot is the National Capital Region with 7,581,734 voters. Election data for 2022 Shell Calabarzon was also on top with 9,193,095 voters, while NCR was second at 7,322,361. Central Luzon was third with 7,289,791 registered voters. Cortez said the surge in registration makes Calabarzon one of the most influential voting regions in the country. Cavite has 2,460,981 registered voters across 16 municipalities and 7 cities, covering 8 congressional districts. Laguna, 2,150,051 registered voters in 24 municipalities and 6 cities, with 6 congressional districts. Batangas, 1,968,785 registered voters across 34 municipalities and 3 cities, with 6 congressional districts. Rizal, 1,681,529 registered voters in 30 municipalities and 1 city, comprising 6 congressional districts, and Quezon, 1,502,824 registered voters across 39 municipalities and 2 cities, with 4 congressional districts. Cortez said 75 of which 61 males and 40 females are competing for seats in 31 congressional districts. In the race for the 5 gubernatorial positions, 28 candidates are running while 22 are contesting for 5 vice gubernatorial posts. To ensure transparency and integrity in the upcoming elections, Cortez said Comelec plans to conduct a voter education caravan. The initiative will introduce voters to the new automated counting machines and provide hands-on demonstrations. We are going to demonstrate the actual voting process using the new machines in every barangay or village in the region, she said. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 8:11 a.m. and we will return with more news headlines. Particularly the international headlines later at 8:40 p.m. right here on koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. With that, we will return to Hello Pilipinas later, right after this break.
This koolNews edition was brought to you by Surf Bar and Fabric Conditioner, Yakult Probiotic Drink, Yakult, Panalo Ka Tiyan, Neutral Lifestyle Low-Fat Milk Powder, So Good You'll Float, Product Excellence of Hongsang, and MX3 Natural Supplements, verified with alpha, beta, and gamma mangosteen. MX3, tunay, natural at original. This program was brought to you by Star Wax Floor Wax with waterproof formula, long-lasting shine. Star Wax Floor Wax, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, world-class quality. ACS. Katips Hot Dog, amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Ladies' Choice Chicken and Ham Spread. Pride Powder Detergent. All you need is pride. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, world-class quality. ACS. McDonald's, featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals, starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary. Fuji Denso Home and Commercial Appliances, where you get reliable, durable, and energy-saving products. Upgrade your usual appliances of Fuji Denso HV inverter appliances. Fuji Denso, quality above all. And TVH, the home of entertainment. Tutok na sa TVH. Available in high definition via Delsat TV. Bisitahin ang youtube.com/@TVH Network PH para sa inyong paboritong mga highlights at live shows. You're listening to koolFM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
Takbo na sa pinakamalapit na Home Along. Cash in or installment, pwede dito. Get a chance to win your dream motorcycle. Purchase any Prestige, Round, and Sakura appliances, and for every 3,000 pesos single receipt, you are entitled for 1 raffle ticket, making lives better at Home Along. Promo runs to March 31, 2025. Kaya sa Home Along, tara na!
Okay pa kaya itong birth certificate ko? Last year pa kasi ito na-issue eh. Wala na expiry yan. Habang buhay ang validity niyan sa ilalim ng batas. batas ni Senator Bong Revilla. Laking ginhawa at menos gastos yan ha. Idol talaga si Senador.
Tama, wala na pong expiry ang ating mga birth, death, and marriage certificates. Kahit anong petsa pa man ito inisyu ng PSA o ng inyong local registry. Ito po si Senator Bong Revilla. Isa lamang ito sa mga batas na ating iniakda at isinulong para sa ating mga kababayan.
This is a period where it's been Bamus production.
Uy, ano raw yun? Kaya raw nilang ayusin yung PhilHealth registration mo? Pero may bayad? Nako, huwag kang maniwala dyan. Fixer yan. Hindi ka sigurado dyan. Huwag magpapaloko sa fixer. Huwag basta ipagkatiwala ang personal mong impormasyon. Makipag-transact sa pinakamalapit na PhilHealth office para sa registration, updating at pagbabayad ng inyong contributions. Bumisita sa www.philhealth.gov.ph para hindi mabiktima ng scammer.
Ikaw ba ay pagod, walang gana, matamlay, nawala ng lakas? Subukan mo na si MG Plus. Sa MG Plus, tatayo ka, babangon pa. MG Plus is good for high blood, diabetes, impotency, stress, anxiety, high cholesterol, insomnia, gallstone, kidney stone, rheuma, arthritis, problema sa pagbawas, o galuyang kalawasan. Mag-MG Plus na. MG Plus Herbal Drinks.
Ang MG Plus Herbal Drinks ay available sa mga botika at mga piling supermarket. No approved therapeutic claims.
Get supercharged with PLDT Home Fiber Unli All. Unli mobile calls. Double the speed Unli Fiber versus previous plan. And Unli Signal. Get all these for just $1399. Visit any PLDT Home booth to apply. Get supercharged with PLDT Home Fiber Unli All. Unli mobile calls. Double the speed Unli Fiber versus previous plan. And Unli Signal. Get all these for just $1399. Visit any PLDT Home booth to apply.
Big and small, meron yan. Big and small, meron yan. For big and small, pamilihan needs, Mr. DIY. Sulit yan. Meron yan. Ito ang sulit na pamilihan sa buong bayan. For big and small, pamilihan needs, Mr. DIY.
Kung pagpipiliin kung anong kakainin, gulay ang aking tanging huli. Pero repolyo at carrots, mas sustansya talaga. Broccoli at cauliflower, puno ng vitaminas. Sarap, bell pepper at saka sayote. Masarap na iulam, champion na putahe. Mabuti sa katawan, the best sa isipan. Mga gulay ang superstar sa aming kainan. Tara na't kumain at tangkilik. Yung gulay na nakahain, huwag palalampasin. Sa nayalti pa, punong-puno ng sustansya. Gulay number one.
Ang mensaheng ito ay handog sa inyo ng Department of Agriculture at ng hipilang ito.
Sige na, sagutin mo na ako.
Ano ka? Sinuswerte?
Yes! Sa San Miguel Beer, Tansan Katutak Panalo under the crown promo. Uminom at silipin ng Tansan at baka manalo. May 6 na Toyota Zenix HEV, 40 Yamaha NMAX na motor, 250 Samsung A15 smartphones, libo-libong San Miguel Beer shirts, jackets, at libreng beer. Up to 100 million pesos worth of prizes. Sali na sa San Miguel Beer, Tansan Katutak Panalo under the crown promo. Promo from July 1 to December 31, 2024 for DOH, FDA, CFRR permit number 0646 series of 2024. Drink responsibly.
Yo, it's the saint himself, Dwight Ramos.
Hey yo, Jeremiah, what are you having?
Alam mo na, yung Primera Clase.
Primera Light Brandy.
Primera Classic Night.
From Spain, award-winning premium blend.
Smooth. Now this is our Primera Classic Brandy. Primera Light Brandy. Dahil Primera Classica.
Drink responsibly.
Barbie, pinapahid mo na naman yung Silka Lotion. Anong meron dyan?
Girl, may papaya enzymes and NutriBlend complex to.
Taray, may papaya. Tinola ka, girl?
Ay, Sis, ang Silka may Vita-Absorb technology at SPF 6 din.
SPF? Super papaya fruit?
Sun protection factor kasi, friend. Kahit under the sun, skin ay lit with regular use. Wow! Slay it! Slay it with a skin na giving. Stay lit with Silka with regular use for only 750 pesos SRP.
Sing along with me and Curtis!
Nanghihinayang sa araw ko.
Uy, friend, di maka-move on dahil sa sipon?
Magbagong Neozeb Z Plus, now with zinc. Mas bilis galing sa sintomas ng sipon by 2 to 3 days versus Neozeb Forte.
Walang hinayang, bawi na ang araw ko.
Neozeb Z Plus, now with zinc.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Phenylephrine HCl chlorphenamine maleate paracetamol plus zinc is the generic name of Neozeb Z Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Baby diaper all night. Baby diaper so right. Have your baby feeling so nice. All day, all night, so right. Twins Latino, Twins Latino,
Twins Lampin Baby Diaper, ang lampin ng bayan. From Megasop Hygienic Products, available in open tape and baby pants.
Hey you. Yeah, you. I know what you're thinking. You're craving something more. Something beyond the ordinary. Something wild. You want to explore. You want to connect. You want to feel truly alive. And you know what? You deserve it. So awaken that side of you. The side that longs for adventure. For the thrill of the unknown. Go ahead. Embrace the moment. Premier condoms. Wild because you can.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon. Kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solasomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times na tumatagal. Versus competing brand. Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
You're listening to koolFM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
It's 8:41 a.m. and if you have just joined us to start your weekend morning with us, a very good morning to you all and welcome to Hello Pilipinas, where we will cover some lifestyle and entertainment happenings right here on this show. Along with the news headlines also read with koolNews early edition on Hello Pilipinas. Alright, so now let's head over to international showbiz and that is, variety. Starting with the first international showbiz, Andor Season 2 has set its Disney Plus premiere date. The Star Wars series, which chronicles the events leading up to the 2016 feature film Rogue One, will return on April 22nd, 2025. The first season of the show, created and executive produced by Rogue One co-writer Tony Gilroy, takes place over the course of roughly a year in the life of the title character, Cassian Andor, played by Diego Luna, as he transforms from a small-time criminal to a man prepared to join the fight against the Galactic Empire as the stages of the Rebel Alliance to begin to form. The 12-episode second season will take place over 4 years, split into 3 episode plots, with each plot covering a few consecutive days in each successive year before the events of Rogue One. If you know your ending, it really helps, Gilroy said while discussing Season 2 at a Star Wars Celebration fan convention in London. We know exactly where we're going. You know what you have to deliver emotionally and what the story has to do. It's a decision born of survival, but it's good for us creatively. Andor received acclaim for exploring new facets of the Star Wars universe, delving into the lives of those who have previously been overlooked throughout the franchise. I wanted to do it all about real people, Gilroy told Variety. They have made all this IP about the royal family. In essence, it's been great. But there's a billion other beings in this galaxy. There's plumbers and cosmeticians. Journalists, what are their lives like? The revolution is affecting them just as much as anybody else. Why not use these stories content as a host organism for absolutely realistic, passionate, dramatic storytelling? Alongside with Luna, the returning cast includes Stellan Skarsgård, Genevieve O'Reilly, Kyle Soler, Adria Arjona, Dense Goff, Fare Marseille, and Varada Setu. Florence Puff, Sebastian Stan, and the rest of the Thunderbolt stars are kicking even more ass in a special look at Marvel's upcoming film. The extended trailer debuted at the first ever Brazil D23 fan event on Saturday. David Harbour, who plays Red Guardian in the film, was there to present the trailer to the audience. The Thunderbolts are essentially the answer to DC's Suicide Squad. Both are teams of villains and anti-heroes forced to undergo dangerous missions for the good of mankind. In addition to Puff, who reprises her Black Widow role of Yelena Belova, the cast includes Harbour, Stan as the Winter Soldier, Olga Kurylenko, Taskmaster from Black Widow, Hannah John Carmen, Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Wyatt Russell, John Walker from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Mastermind Valentia Agria de Fontaine. Top Gun Matrix star Louis Pullman plays a mysterious character named Bob. Based on Kurzek's comic series of the same name, Thunderbolts is directed by Jake Serrer, with Kevin Fudge producing. Louis D. Esposito, Brian Chapak, Jason Temes, and Scarlett Johansson serve as executive producers. The screenplay is written by Eric Pelson, who is known for his work Black Widow, Thor Ragnarok, Transformers 1, and The Fantastic Four First Steps. Beef creator Lee Jun-Sin and co-showrunner of The Bear, Joanna Carlo. It was a hell of an experience going out there and test screen. It felt like I was going to be into the FBI or something. It was all very locked and sealed. They're like, you're lucky to hold on to a set of sites for longer than an hour. There were shadows everywhere, but Jake Schroeder, the director, sat down with me and he told me the story, but I couldn't read any script or anything. It was cool, and it was kind of old-fashioned in that sense. It was like, and now by the campfire, I'll tell you the story of Thunderbolts. The Superhero Temple, which is Thunderbolts, is releasing in theaters on May 2nd, 2025. And let's take a look. How are the American box office doing? The major Hollywood studios skirted this post-election weekend and held off on the releases. Their absence is others gained too, though, as A24's tricky thriller, Heretic, and Lionsgate seasonal play The Best Christmas Pageant Ever each look to make a solid impression in their opening weekends. But it's Sony's Land of the Last Dance that continues to stay on top of domestic charts. After an underwhelming opening weekend, the Spider-Man spin-off has been putting up solid hopes, turning in another one here. The Last Dance added $3.9 million on Friday, on its way to about $40 million for its third weekend of release. It has now notched $100 million in North America and will pass Alien Romulus with $105 million, or Imaginary Friends with $111 million, and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire with $130 million over the next few days to become the 14th highest grossing domestic release of the year. Then add in the lion's share of its revenue that's coming from overseas, nearly 70%. It's unlikely that the last death finishes as highly as Venom or Venom Let There Be Carnage did, but the trilogy cover has ended up salvaging a decent theatrical run, considering its $120 million production budget, leaner than most superhero features. Heretic is currently leading for second place after earning $4.2 million across Friday and previous screenings from 3,221 locations. The indie thriller, which stars Grant as a mind game master that kidnaps two Latter-day Saint missionaries, Yellow Jacket star Sophie Chatter, and the Fabelman's standout Claude East, is looking to get to $10.8 million across the 3-day frame per rifles. That will be a good launch for the R-rated Heretic, one that will rank among A24's biggest opening weekends. Last spring's Civil War is a distant first place at $25 million, but Heretic will land somewhere around Hereditary, second at $30.6 million, and Talk to Me, third at $10 million. Not coincidentally, those two are also horror films, genre where audiences are often more receptive to art house aesthetics. That all comes with the asterisk that A24 often doesn't open film swipe, instead performing them from limited release. Heretic, directed by Scott Bragg and Brian Woods, scored strong reviews after playing the Toronto Film Festival and AFI Fest. Ticket buyers are much more divided. Moviegoer pollster CinemaScore turned in a C+ grade for early audience, but that's also a fairly standard response for a horror movie, and an A24 outtrip one at that. Looking at third for now, Lionsgate's The Best Christmas Pageant Ever earned about $5 million across Friday and previous screenings in 3,020 locations, on track for upwards of $9.5 million over the 3-day frame. Produced on the late $10 million production budget by Kingdom Story Company, which focuses on Christianity-centered storytelling, the Merry and Bright film looks to be a modest success that can put an end to Lionsgate's rough streak of unfulfilled box office expectations, defined by recent flops like Borderlands and The Crown. For as specialists for the Judy Greer and Bette Holmes comedy is its potential for possible word of mouth through the coming weeks as the country gets into the holiday spirit. Christmas Pageant scored well with critics, and CinemaScore turned in a glowing A grade, both good signs for chances at longevity. Universal's The Wild Robot is still sticking around the top 5 in its 7th weekend of release, looking to add about $6 million for the spring, only a 90% fall from last outing. The DreamWorks animation production has now passed a $125 million domestic gross. Smile 2 will run out the top 5, projected to add $4.9 million in its 4th weekend on screens. The Paramount release should pass $60 million through Sunday. So that's the American box office right now. And now, as we head onto anime news now, it looks like we have some interesting news here. The official X Twitter account for the Attack on Titan television anime revealed on Saturday that the previous revealed new post-credits scene for Attack on Titan the movie, Deluxe Attack, a compilation on Attack on Titan final season, the final chapters, is footage based on the Attack on Titan scope credits alternate universe short manga that were included at the end of each volume of Hajime Isayama's OG Attack on Titan manga. So if we open the screen share, so this is the preview. This is the preview of the post-credit scene. This is what you are seeing right now. This is the preview of the post-credit scene. So if we open the X account, you can see this is the post-credit scene of the finale. Yes, but yeah, so far it looks great here, judging the replies on X, it looks like the reception is positive. So there you go. So that's the preview. That's the preview of the school classes footage that will be seen. That will be seen as a post-credit scene after the film ends. Okay, so let's head on to the next one, and that is Solo Leveling Reawakening. Aniplex began streaming a new 60-second trailer on Friday for Solo Leveling Reawakening, a compilation film for the Solo Leveling anime's first season, and a preview of the first 2 episodes of Solo Leveling Season 2, Rise from the Shadow. The compilation film will screen in Japan from November 29 to December 12. Crunchyroll and Sony Pictures will screen Solo Leveling Reawakening on December 6 in select theaters in the US and Canada. And Solo Leveling Season 2, Rise from the Shadow, the second season of the Solo Leveling anime will debut in January 2025. Crunchyroll will stream the second season. Do we have anything else? I think that's it. Wait, there's more here. All right, so this is the last anime headline for this segment here. The official website for the second season of the anime adaptation of Toilepan Hanako-kun manga revealed these new seasons to three Clock Keepers promotional video on Saturday. The video reveals the show's January 12th debut. The website also revealed 2 new character visuals and the show's opening theme song. Masaya Oshi will perform the new opening theme song, L On. The new character visuals are for Akin Oi, voiced by Shunichi Toki, and the character in his Clock Keeper form. So if we take a look at the new character visuals, this is what it looks like. This is Akin Oi and the Clock Keeper form. This is a Clock Keeper form and the main character form you can see right here. All right. So with that, the second season of Toilepan Hanako-kun will premiere on January 12th on 28 TBS affiliate channels and will air every Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. The new season will have returning cast. And that's the international showbiz and anime happenings right here on Hello Pilipinas. It's 8:36 a.m. and we will return with international headlines on koolNews Early Edition right after this commercial break. Hello Pilipinas, we'll be right back.
This program was brought to you by Smart Dishwashing Paste, double tanggaling formula against sebo and bacteria. Smart Dishwashing Paste, a product of ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. Unique Toothpaste, Maxalaga with maximum fluoride protection, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. Yakult Probiotic Drink. Yakult, panalo ka tiyan. Neutral light style low fat milk powder. So good you'll float. Product excellence of Hongsang. Jor Ace Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Katips Hot Dog, amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Ladies' Choice Chicken and Ham Spread. And TVH, the home of entertainment. Tutok na sa TVH. Available in high definition via Delsat TV. Bisitahin ang youtube.com/@TVH Network PH para sa inyong paboritong mga highlights at live shows. You're listening to koolFM.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa.
Protect chan.
Yakult.
With proper diet and exercise.
Yakult.
Helps gut health.
Yakult.
May 8 billion live LCS.
Yakult.
That may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult.
Helps improve digestion.
Yakult.
Helps balance out bacteria.
Yakult.
and helps boost immunity.
Yakult!
Kaya panalo ka tiyan.
Yay! Konti na lang. Tapos na tong school project ko. Today pala deadline ito.
Lagot!
Bakit nga ba ako pumasok dito sa kusina? Ano nga ba kukunin ko?
Nako po!
Incorrect password. Ano nga ba yung password ko?
Ano nga ba? Memo Plus Gold with Bacopa Monnieri Extract. Iba ang Brainy Good.
Mahalagang paalala, ang Memo Plus Gold ay hindi gamot at hindi maaaring gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Si Vic Soto po ito. Alam nyo ba, kahit saan ako magpunta sa mundo, ang tanging tinatanggap na premium quality elastomeric paint ay yung gawa sa 100% acrylic. Hindi namumulbos, di basta kumukupas ang kulay, pangmatagalan. Para sa akin, yan ang gold standard. Kaya sa pagbili ng elastomeric paint, siguraduhin yung may tatak na 100% acrylic. Hanapin ang Davis Sun and Rain 100% acrylic elastomeric paint. Basta pintura, hanapin ang tatak Davis.
Hindi birong maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay, lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot. Dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang ipinapainom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury Drug Stores and other drug stores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride malate paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Also available Simdex D Syrup for kids and Simdex D Forte for adults.
Coco Martin po, certified Argentina corned beef lover. Kasi naman, ang hibla, malaman. Made with 100% real beef pa. At masarap talaga. Hinahanap-hanap kita. Sarap ng Argentina. Sa presyong abot kaya, promise. Busog ang araw-araw ko. As part of 3 complete meals.
Sahod, hindi limo. Sweldo, hindi ayuda. Imbes nag-aabot ng barya, bigyan ng dignidad ang ating magsasaka. Samahan niyo ako at ating busugin ang mga nagpapakain sa atin.
Senador Ivy Marcos para sa magsasakang Pilipino.
Sa likod kan mga kadipisilan, mga nag-aging kalamidad, tensyong pansiguridad, kasindaing kumput na kariribukan sa bilog na kinakban, padahagos mo kaming binabantayan. Salamat po ina sa urual daw mong pagpadangat. Ang bilog na kabikulan, yaon sa pagrangak kan sa imong ngaran. Halik kay Congressman Zaldico, Congressman Gilbong Galon, asin kan bilog na ako Bicol Party List. Viva la Virgen! Viva Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia!
Paglaki ko, gusto kong maging basketball player.
Game! Oh, star rice at gulay kapanak. May star margarine yan.
Ubus ko na. Meron pa po ba, Ma?
Parang basketball player ka na kumain na.
Slam dunk sa sarap eh.
Dagdag sustansya rap with star margarine. Tulad ng vitamins A, B, E, and iodine. Star margarine. Mas abot ang pangarap. Sabayan ng tamang diet and exercise.
Mga kumares! Dimples Romana po! In-mega mackerel na! Malinaw na mega mackerel. Malaman pa mega mackerel. Maraming ways para iulam araw-araw. In-mega mackerel na! Gusto ko sinigang mega mackerel. Sarsyado o adobo mega mackerel. Maraming ways para iulam araw-araw. In-mega mackerel na! In-mega mackerel na!
Want awesome TV? You don't need 175 reasons to get it. You just need 175 in load. With Signal Load 175, you can boost your entertainment experience without breaking the bank. Enjoy 30 days of free-to-air, plus premium local and international channels like PBO and Cinemo, Cartoon Network, Nick Jr., Rock Entertainment, Tap Sports, and many more for just 175 pesos. What are you waiting for? Load through Maya or GCash and start watching today.
Api ka ba sa batas? Huwag kang mag-alala, may lapid law na magtatanggol sa iyo mula kay Senador Lito Lapid. Ito ang Republic Act 9999 o ang Free Legal Assistance Law para sa mga walang abogado. Kahit na sinong lawyer ay pwede mong kunin ng libre dahil pwede nilang ikalta sa tax nila ang charge nila sa kaso mo. Kasi nga, isa lang sa inyo ang dapat bigyan ng Public Attorney's Office o PAO ng abogado na kalaban mo sa kaso. Sa Free Legal Assistance Law o ang Lapid Law, may abogado ka na agad. Lingkod Lapid. Para sa masang Pilipino, Senator Lito Lapid. Senator Lito Lapid.
Pag in the mood for beach, time for Dunkin' Iced Spanish Latte.
Pag sweater weather, time for Dunkin' Brewed Coffee.
Pag nagkayaya ang magbike, time for Dunkin' Iced Americano.
Anytime is Dunkin' Coffee time. My hot and iced coffee for any moment, any vibe, anytime. Eh, ikaw? Time for Dunkin' Coffee, hot or iced.
Life refreshingly sweet with Senegal flavored beer. Minsan sabaw na feeling. Call someone sweet and refreshing. Life refreshingly sweet with Senegal flavored beer. Oh, let's bang araw at ang feeling ay sad. We don't like that. Any friends you can refresh, so enjoy lahat. We all like that.
Barry's here. Make life refreshingly sweet with San Miguel flavored beer. Available in apple, lemon, and lychee. Drink responsibly.
You're listening to koolFM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa! Live from Kool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
Good morning, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. It is now 8:44 a.m. and you are listening to koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. And we are also live on koolFM Nationwide and on News Radio 93.1. On to the international headlines, President Joe Biden will host President-elect Donald Trump for a judicial post-election meeting in the Oval Office on Wednesday, the White House said Saturday. Such a meeting is customary between the outgoing president and the incoming president, and is meant partly to mark the start of a peaceful transfer of power under America's democracy. But then President Trump, a Republican, did not host Biden, a Democrat, for a sit-down after the 2020 election when Trump lost his re-election bid. Trump sought the presidency again 4 years later, and on Tuesday, he defeated Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee. Trump is the first former president to return to power since Grover Cleveland regained the White House in the 1892 election. The White House said Biden called Trump this past Wednesday to congratulate him and invite him to meet in the Oval Office. The meeting is scheduled for 11 a.m. In a speech Thursday, Biden said he had assured Trump that I would direct my entire administration to work with his team to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition. That's what the American people deserve. Asked about Trump as he left church Saturday in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, where he was spending the weekend, Biden said, I am going to see him on Wednesday. Tens of thousands of people marched Saturday in Venezuela to voice their anger at the authorities handling of deadly floods. Thousands also marched in other Spanish cities, but the Venezuela regional authorities put the turnout in the regional capital at 130,000. Some protesters shouted murders, murders, and some carried placards denouncing Venezuela's regional president as well as Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez. The region was the worst hit by last month's flood, the most serious in decades, which killed at least 220 people and left towns and cities swamped with mud. Local people are furious about the lack of warning, some pointing out that official alerts for the floods landed on people's phones when cars were already being washed away. There is anger too over what critics say was the slow response of the authorities in the aftermath of the deadly flash floods that affected around 80 towns and cities in the region. Police and protesters faced off on Saturday in a tense atmosphere, with some clashes breaking out and AFP journalists witnessed. The rally started in the square in front of City Hall before a march to the Valencia regional headquarters. Some protesters had harsh words for regional president Carlos Monzon, a 50-year-old lawyer who was a member of the right-wing opposition Popular Party. Monzon was among the senator figures pelted with mud by angry protesters on Sunday, along with Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain as they visit the flood-hit region. Monson's management has been outrageous and he should resign, 75-year-old Julian Garcia told AFP. In the hours before, they should have warned people to be on the alert, not to take their children to school, not to take their cars to work, he added. But while the Valencia regional government was too slow to ask for help from Madrid, the central government also shared some of the blame, said Garcia. As beleaguered residents waited for official help to arrive, many local people took matters into their own hands, turning out in large numbers to start to clean up themselves. Some of the marchers chanted what has become a popular refrain in recent weeks: Solo el pueblo salva el pueblo. Only the people save the people. Of the 220 deaths confirmed so far, 212 of them were killed in the Valencia region. The cleanup operations in some villages and the search for bodies of dozens of missing people is still going on. Ana de la Rosa, a 30-year-old archivist, blamed poor management and political infighting between the regional and national authorities. They got mixed up in political guerrilla warfare when it wasn't the time, she said. De La Rosa argued that it was not enough for the key officials to resign. There was a case to be made that their mismanagement amounted to manslaughter, she said. Another demonstrator, 50-year-old Trini Arduna, said that both the regional and national authorities should take their share of the blame, describing the country's political class as shameful. Protesters also marched in other cities across Spain, including Madrid and Alicante in the Venezuela region. The health board of the Venezuela region has reported no outbreaks of infectious disease or a major threat to public health. Even so, regional health authorities have asked local councils to apply measures to control and prevent the proliferation of mosquitoes and other insects capable of spreading disease. If we head over to BBC News now, and Qatar has suspended its work as a mediator in ceasefire and hostage release talks between Israel and Hamas, officials say. The country said it would resume its work when Hamas and Israel showed the willingness to negotiate. It comes after senior U.S. officials reportedly said Washington would no longer accept the presence of Hamas representatives in Qatar, accusing the Palestinian group of rejecting fresh proposals for an end to the war in Gaza. Qatar said initial reports had rejoined from the mediation talks and said that Hamas' political office in Doha no longer serves its purpose were inaccurate. Qatar notified the parties 10 days ago during the last attempts to reach an agreement that it would stall its efforts to mediate between Hamas and Israel if an agreement was not reached in that round, a statement from the Qatari Foreign Ministry said. Qatar will resume those posts when the parties show the willingness and seriousness to end the brutal war. Hamas has had a base in the Qatari capital since 2012, reportedly at the request of the Obama administration. Several news agencies reported on Saturday that Qatar had agreed with the U.S. to tell Hamas to close its political office in Doha due to a refusal to negotiate a deal in good faith. But the foreign ministry said the reports were inaccurate. The claims have also been denied by Hamas officials. That's the international headlines, and now we will head onto the weather updates provided by Tipagasa weather specialists.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Narito ang update ukol sa minomonitor natin na sama ng panahon na si Severe Tropical Storm Nika. Kaninang alas 2 ng madaling araw, si Bagyong Nika ay nag-intensify pa into a severe tropical storm at huli itong namataan sa layong 690 kilometers silangan ng Infanta, Quezon. Taglay na nito ngayon yung lakas ng hangin na 100 kilometers per hour malapit sa sentro at bugso ng hangin na umaabot sa 125 kilometers per hour. Ito ay kumikilos pa west-northwestward sa bilis na 30 kilometers per hour at sa kasalukuyan po or ngayong araw ay meron na tayong mararanasan ng mga pag-ulan dito sa area ng Bicol Region, maging sa bahagi din po ng Quezon at ng Eastern Visayas, lalong-lalo na dito sa area ng Northern Samar, dulot po ni Bagyong Nika. And also makakaranas na din po tayo ng bugso ng mga malalakas na hangin dito din sa ilang areas ng Bicol Region. So pag-iingat po para sa ating mga kababayan dyan. Samantala, yung bagyo naman na minomonitor natin sa labas ng PAR na si dating Bagyong Marce, ay huling namataan sa layong 770 kilometers west ng Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. At wala na po itong direct effect sa anumang bahagi ng ating bansa. Samantala, yung isa pa namang low pressure area na minomonitor natin sa labas ng ating area of responsibility ay huling namataan sa layong 2,365 kilometers silangan ng northeastern Mindanao. Mataas po yung tsansa nito na maging bagyo within the next 24 hours at posible po itong pumasok sa loob ng ating area of responsibility by Tuesday early morning. And nakikita po natin na tatahakin po nito or patungo po ito dito din sa area ng Cagayan Valley. Ngunit mataas pa po yung uncertainty natin dito sa LPA na ito. So continuous monitoring tayo and patuloy na magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas ng Pag-asa. At para nga po dito sa latest forecast track analysis ni Bagyong Nika, generally si Bagyong Nika ay kikilos west-northwestward throughout po yan ng ating forecast period. At ngayong araw ay patuloy nga po ito mag-intensify pa into a typhoon category and magla-landfall po ito bukas naman ng hapon o gabi dito sa Isabela or Aurora area. And then by tomorrow afternoon po or bukas ng hapon onwards, tatahakin na po nito ang area or kalupaan ng Northern Central Luzon area hanggang Tuesday po yan ng early morning. At muli po, sa kasalukuyan niya is nag-undergo ng rapid intensification itong si Bagyong Nika at ngayong araw ay posible po itong mag-intensify pa into a typhoon category. Ay nakikita po natin na maaari nitong ma-reach yung peak intensity nito bago po ito mag-landfall dito sa may Isabela or sa may Aurora area. And habang nga pong tinatahak nito yung kalupaan ng Northern Central Luzon area, is nakikita po natin na bahagya itong hihina or magwi-weaken ito into a severe tropical storm. Ngunit bagamat po hihina ito into a severe tropical storm is meron pa rin po itong malalakas na hangin and also na mga malalakas na pagulan na idudulot po dito sa malaking bahagi ng Luzon habang tinatahak po nito itong landmass ng Luzon by Monday po yan hanggang Tuesday early morning. And muli po, hindi lang bibigyan din lang po natin na hindi lang po yung landfall point natin or yung area kung saan magla-landfall yung maaapektuhan po ni Bagyong Nika. So ina-expect po natin dahil nga yung si Bagyong Nika ay malaki po yung cloudiness po na dulot na dala ng bagyo, is ina-expect po natin ngayong araw pa lang meron tayong mararanasan na bugso ng mga malalakas na hangin and also ng mga pag-ulan dito sa may silangan ng Southern Luzon and also dito din po sa area ng Eastern Visayas. And habang papalapit nga po si Bagyong Nika, by tomorrow po ng Lunes hanggang kung saan ito naman po ay magla-landfall dito sa Isabela or Aurora area and then tatahakin ito or tatawid ito dito sa landmass and lalabas po ito ng landmass naman by Tuesday early morning and expect po natin ito pong Monday hanggang bukas po ng early morning, Monday po or mula po bukas hanggang Tuesday po ng early morning, ito po yung makakaranas po tayo ng mga malalakas na hangin or dito po natin mararanasan yung peak ng mga malalakas na hangin and also yung mga malalakas po na pag-ulan na dulot ni Bagyong Nika. Dito po yan sa malaking area ng Northern Luzon at Central Luzon. And also, hindi rin po natin inaalis yung possibility na habang tinatahak po ni Bagyong Nika itong area ng Northern Central Luzon, is posible din pong mahagip ng mga outer rain bands nito or ng trough nito or ng mga kaulapan po nito itong area ng Metro Manila and yung nearby areas po nito kung saan possible po na habang tinatahak po nito ni Bagyong Nika yung kalupaan, bukas ng afternoon hanggang Tuesday early morning is makaranas din po tayo ng maulap na kalangitan and mataas po ng tsansa ng mga pag-ulan dito sa Metro Manila and sa nearby areas po nito. So continuous monitoring po tayo and patuloy po na magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas po ng Pag-asa. At sa kasalukuyan nga po, meron tayong nakataas na wind signal number 2 sa southeastern portion ng Isabela maging sa northern portion ng Aurora. Samantala, wind signal number 1 naman po sa southern portion ng Cagayan, rest of Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, southeastern portion ng Kalinga sa eastern portion ng Mountain Province, Ifugao sa eastern portion ng Pangasinan, rest of Aurora, Nueva Ecija sa northeastern portion ng Pampanga, sa northern and eastern portions ng Bulacan, sa eastern portion ng Quezon, kasama na po dyan yung Polillo Islands, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur sa Catanduanes, maging sa northeastern portion po ng Albay, kung saan yung mga areas na nabanggit po natin is makakaranas po ng mga malalakas na hangin na dulot ni Bagyong Nika. So muli po ngayong araw pa lang, meron ng mararanasan na bugso ng mga malalakas na hangin dito po sa silangan ng Southern Luzon. And nakita nga po natin ang highest wind signal na maaari po nating itaas during ng paglagi ni Bagyong Nika sa loob ng PAR is wind signal number 4. Kung saan yung mga areas po na ito, habang mas papalapit po si Bagyong Nika is mas tataas pa po yung wind signals nitong mga areas po na ito, and also mas madadagdagan din po yung areas natin na merong wind signal. So, na-expect nga po natin is wind signal 4 po yung highest natin, kung saan matindi pong lakas ng hangin yung maaari pong idulot nito dito po sa mga areas po ng Northern at Central Luzon. So, paghahanda po para sa ating mga kababayan dyan, at mag-ingat po tayo at makipag-ugnayan din po tayo sa ating mga LGU para po dun sa mga aksyon na kailangan natin gawin para sa ating kaligtasan. And also nakita din po natin yung wind signal number 4. Posible din po ito magdudulot din po ito ng mga significant damages, lalong-lalo na po sa mga structures na gawa sa light materials, and also posible din po ito magpatumba ng poste, ng puno. So during po ng pagtahak po ni Bagyong Nika dito sa kalupaan ng Northern at Central Luzon, ay magkaroon din po tayo ng pagkawala ng kuryente or tubig. So muli po, paghahanda po para sa ating mga kababayan dito po sa mga areas na nabanggit natin. Samantala, bukod po dito sa mga areas under wind signal, is meron din po tayong mararanasan ng bugso ng mga malalakas na hangin ngayong araw dito sa Batanes, Babuyan Islands, Northern Cagayan at sa bahagi din po ng Ilocos Norte. At para naman po sa mga pagulan, ngayong araw meron tayong moderate to heavy na mga mararanasan ng mga pagulan sa Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur at sa bahagi din ng Catanduanes. Samantala, bukas naman kung saan naging mas malapit and naglandfall, and also by afternoon is tatahakin na ni Bagyong Nika itong area ng Northern at Central Luzon, is mas marami na po yung mga paulan or mas nadala po nito dito sa area ng Northern and Central Luzon, kung saan meron po tayong intense to torrential dito sa bahagi ng Cagayan, Isabela at Aurora. Samantala, heavy to intense naman po sa Apayao, Abra, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Nueva Vizcaya at Quirino, and meron din po tayong mga moderate to heavy na mga pag-ulan sa Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Benguet, Nueva Ecija, sa Quezon kasama na yung Polillo Islands, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur at sa area din ng Catanduanes. Samantala, by Tuesday naman po, mostly ito ay by Tuesday early morning, ay meron pa rin po tayong mararanasan ng mga heavy to intense sa Ilocos Norte, Apayao, Abra, Ilocos Sur, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao. And also meron din po tayong mga moderate to heavy sa Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, La Union, Benguet, Pangasinan, sa bahagi din ng Nueva Ecija at Aurora. So pag-iingat po para sa ating mga kababayan sa mataas na banta ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. And also, nakikita nga po natin yung peak po na mararanasan natin, yung mga malalakas na pag-ulan na dulot ni Bagyong Nika is by Monday afternoon hanggang Tuesday early morning po. So ina-expect natin na yung mga tuloy-tuloy na malalakas po na pag-ulan na ito ay magdudulot po ng mga pagbaha sa malaking area po, and also nakikita din po natin yung mga malapit po sa sapa, ilog or sa mga paanan ng bundok is prone din po sa mga flash floods. And mapapansin natin yung mga areas natin na makakaranas din ng mga pag-ulan dulot ni Bagyong Nika. Ito din po yung mga areas na nakaranas ng mga nakaraang bagyo na mga pag-ulan. So mostly po hindi pa ganun nakaka-recover yung mga areas nito at posibleng saturated pa po yung lupa nila. So pag-iingat pa rin po sa banta ng mga pagguho ng lupa. And also makipag-ugnayan po tayo dun sa ating mga LGU para mas ma-assess po natin yung ating mga lugar at magkaroon po tayo ng aksyon para po sa ating mga kaligtasan. Samantala, meron din po tayong minimal to moderate risk ng storm surge in the next 48 hours dito naman po sa Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Pangasinan, Cagayan, kasama na po dyan yung Babuyan Islands, maging sa bahagi din ng Isabela, Zambales, Aurora, Quezon, kasama na yung Polillo Islands, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Albay at Catanduanes, kung saan pag-iingat po, paghahanda at maging alerto po para sa mga kababayan natin dyan sa areas na nabanggit po natin na yan. And muli po, makipag-ugnayan din po tayo sa ating mga LGU para po sa ating mga posibleng paglikas. At sa kasalukuyan po, wala tayong nakataas pa na gale warning. Ngunit possible po this afternoon, mamayang hapon po or early noon is magtaas na po tayo ng gale warning sa silangang dagat baybayin po ng Southern Luzon. Kung saan kapag nagtaas na po tayo ng gale warning is magiging mapanganib na po yung pagpalaot para sa ating mga kababayan nating mga isda, pati na rin yung may mga maliliit na sasakyang pandagat. And sa kasalukuyan naman po is maalon na po yung karagatan na ating mararanasan sa eastern seaboards ng Isabela, northern Aurora, northern seaboard ng Camarines Norte, sa seaboards ng northern and eastern seaboards ng Polillo Islands, sa northern seaboard ng Camarines Sur, and also sa northern seaboard ng Catanduanes. Talalabing bahagi pa ng Aurora sa eastern seaboards ng Babuyan Islands, mainland Cagayan at sa northern Quezon at maging sa bahagi din po ng Catanduanes. Patuloy po tayong magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas po ng Pag-asa at para sa mas kumpletong impormasyon, bisitahin ang aming website pagasa.dost.gov.ph. At yan po muna ang latest dito sa Weather Forecasting Center ng Pag-asa. Grace Castañeda, magandang umaga po.
And that is it for koolNews Early Edition right here on Hello Pilipinas. We will return at 12 noon under koolNews at noon for more news and headlines. You can also send us your comments, suggestions, or feedback at tvhthephilippines.news@gmail.com. My name is I am Cairo, and this is koolNews, and this is also going to be the end of Hello Pilipinas. We will see you later on koolNews at noon. Good morning and goodbye for now. And now let's do the quote of the day. True originality consists not in a new matter, but in a new vision. That's from Edward Wharton. It's 9:05 a.m. and that concludes Hello Pilipinas. We will be back again next week at the same time, same stations. We're already 5 minutes away, so most likely TVH Network has already cut the signals to their own programming now. So yeah, we will leave it here. That means that is it. So until then, good morning and hello Pilipinas. We will see you next week. Bye bye.